I don't like working with the tissue paper. I don't like the instructions. Today's video is going to be a bit of a whip through my pattern collections. I looked at my paper pattern collection and I thought to myself, I don't know why I've got all these patterns, because I don't even actually like big four patterns that much. I've sewn a few of them. I think I've had some success with maybe a few new look blouses and all, but generally I find big four patterns, I don't like working with the tissue paper. I don't like the instructions. I always seem to get stuck somewhere along the line, and of course there's no sew-alongs. I don't like the fact that they don't show fashions on people of my size, and so I really have no idea how they're going to look when they're made. So I've had a look through them and I've decided to just keep the ones that I think I might make in the future, or have made and will make again. Don't worry, it's not going to take too long. I have edited it right down. I might interject here and there, add a few comments of my own. What I've done is I've counted up all my patterns, which I'll tell you about at the end. I have donated a few of them, and I have listed some for sale. But when I say for sale, they've been listed on Trade Me, which is our New Zealand version of eBay, along with my leftover fabrics, and pretty much most of it is listed at $1 reserve, because I really do mean to get rid of them, and I'll just let the auction, you know, if I only make $1 out of them, that's fine. If you don't live in New Zealand, it probably isn't worth even going to look at my auctions, because the postage would be absolutely prohibitive. However, if you do live in New Zealand and you are interested, my name on Trade Me is Palmy Student, Palmy Student. And I have that name because I used to be a student in Palmerston North years ago. That was when I was doing my teaching cert, so it really was years ago. Here we go. I might interject here and there and just add a few comments of my own. These two boxes of paper patterns. Oh, I haven't made this yet, but I do like it. I'll probably make it in the autumn winter. Butterick 5928. I like that it's fast and easy. Yes, I'm definitely going to make that. This one I've had a while. Simplicity 2183. Lots and lots of little jackets. I don't know why I haven't made them, because I do like little jackets. I'll put that in a maybe pile. This one I've had for years. I do actually like this. It's a real retro pattern. A coat. I like the big collar on it. I probably would make that if I could find some fabric, come across some fabric for it. So I'll put that in the keep pile. Then we've got a man's one, a birder. I haven't made that yet, but he would look good in it. So I need to keep that in mind. I have had that pattern probably since the 1980s. And I have made those doorstops. I'll see if I can find a picture. I'll put a picture here for you of my doorstops. They're really old now. I do need to make some new oven gloves. I washed my oven gloves before Christmas and they fell apart. Then we've got here, oh, this is one that I bought in a charity shop. Very nice. But of course, probably would need a fair bit of adjustment to fit me in terms of full bust adjustment. Nice though, lovely simple jacket with a zip. Like that a lot. That is Vogue 7769. You probably can't see it very well. It was bought for 50 cents in a charity shop. Also jackets, and but the thing I think I like on this is a skirt. I do like the skirt. Not that I'm a great skirt wearer. It's, can you see that? It's this skirt. Do you see the skirt? Don't know about that. I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. Yeah, that's another 50-cent one. Now I remember why I didn't buy the Tidal dress, because I think it's very similar to the Love Notions Tidal dress. Yeah. I think I have some fabric and could make that when I have some. Then there's this one, that's another charity shop one. I have got another pattern, actually very similar to that, and I've altered the other pattern, so I'm wondering if I should bother with this one at all. I'll put that in the maybe pile. I do like these skirts, but as I say, I haven't been a great skirt wearer, and that's probably largely because of the tight situation. That one I could get rid of. I think I made it once when I first started sewing, and it was such a terrible fit on me that I gave up on it. So there's another dress. Is that a knit dress? Yes, it is. Is that a knit dress? Like it, doesn't it? They are subtly different from each other. It does make me think that I'm very inclined to buy the same patterns over and over. I guess I kept that one because it's got cup sizes and it's an amazing fit, so I do want to keep that. B6222. I've actually bought up to size extra small to extra large. Project Runway one. I think I've got other patterns that would do that job better, so I think I'll get rid of that one. This one I plan to, this is going to be a project for me. This one's got cup sizes, so I'm going to keep this one. The funny thing is, I realised that I'd love to be able to just send to one of you guys, but I guess the postage would be so astronomical. This one is this, I keep meaning to make this, and I have actually got some fabric for that now, but that will be for next winter project. That's Simplicity 2289. Here we are, Simplicity 8172. That is a very nice jacket. See a theme here? I do like jackets. This is an old pattern. I like the short mustard coat on there. Quite fancy making that. That's a Debbie coat, that is. And then I've got a couple of robes. This one, I don't know if you could see it through the shiny plastic. See that? That was actually a birder pattern that I've traced off. It belonged to in a birder book that my colleague at work had. So I like that so much I traced it off. Just waiting for some fabric to make it. And ditto with this birder dress. I'll take the size out of it. See, that's a lovely dress. I think I would like that a lot. But not having, you know, I've basically prepared the pattern. And I think I only, out of the pile she gave me, I only traced off 2 patterns. And I said, never again am I going to trace off a birder pattern. Then we've got the Charlie caftan, which of course I've made. But I definitely want to keep that because I'll make it again. So that's box 1. So in box 2, I've got mainly tops and dresses. So there's that one. I think Viv Mom from Viv Mom Sews thought a lot of that pattern. I haven't actually made it first. I think it might be, I just wonder if the gathers above my bust, when you've got a significant bust like mine, whether it would work. But you know what, that's probably one be worth a try. I'll put that aside. This one definitely needs to go. I don't know what I was thinking of. I've gone and bought it too small. That's Simplicity 2147, Learn to Sew. Simplicity 1316. I like this one very much. Have I made it yet? I don't think I have. I haven't made it, but it does have cup sizes, so that's a win for me. And then there's this one. I haven't made it, but it's a very simple style of knits, I think. Is it a knit? No. Crepe satin, lightweight cotton fabrics. I've got some tops like that and I do wear them, so it's probably worth keeping. There's a new look. I remember having tops like that in the 90s and I like them so much. I hope they perhaps might be a bit young for me now. Maybe I should just make one and see how it goes. What else have we got? I don't think I really need that. That's kind of a repeat of another pattern that I've got. I'll show you in a minute. So I think I'll get rid of that one. That's New Look 6983. There's a tunic. I like that one much better, but I haven't made it yet. And it is in the right size for me, so that's a good start. Like that blouse, probably wonder if it would actually work, but we'll probably give it a try, keep it. And ditto with that one. I do like that long one there. That is Butterick 417. I will keep that, I think, because I do like the line of that one. I think I've got patterns for knits that would work much better than those patterns. I think I bought that pattern because I had my daughter living with me at the time and I thought I might make something for her. Well, that hasn't happened. As I say, sometimes buying knits has been kind of difficult for me. Oh, here we've got Butterick 6377. It's a nice line of that top I like very much. Problem has still been the knits, getting the knits. I might actually have something in my stash that would work, but I'm not going to make it now because it's winter. It's a winter top and it's summer here. I mean, yeah, that top, that dress, yeah, I've had that pattern for years and years, and I once had a dress like that and I loved it. But now I had a look at it recently and thought, should I make that? And then I realised that one thing that won't work is having that sort of gather across, it's like a tie there in front of the bust. Well, I'm going to need, that would show your bra. I mean, there's no way I'm going braless, so you'd have to alter that so that it covered you up. I might keep that though, who knows. Then I've got the Tavliki sweater. I think I'll get rid of that. I don't like that very much. I don't like boxy shapes. I don't think they suit me. But I do know lots of people like them and they're modern. So yeah, Tavliki sweater. Simplicity 1463. I suppose quite a nice basic lot of knit tops. Whether I need them or not, I don't know. But I'll probably keep them because there's enough chance I'll make one. Oh yes, you've seen this one. Made this a couple of times, I think. New look. Is it 6104 for that one that I made? It was surprisingly good. Yeah, what I like about that is the neck. I've made it a couple of times, I think. No, I've made it once and it was fine. I made a tunic once. Liked it quite a bit. Don't know if I'll make it again, but I think it's worth keeping. There's enough chance I will make it again. Oh, Simplicity 1461. I remember making this. I think I made it just far too big. And it was quite involved make, I thought, for someone like me. I don't know if I can get rid of it though, because I've cut out size 22. I wonder if anyone would like that. Quick Sew 3021. Gosh, that's a really old pattern. It's actually kind of paper inside. That's another Burda one. I have not made it, but I love the knot detail in the front. I've gone to the trouble of tracing it off, so I liked it out of my colleague's Burda book, and even though I hate tracing things off, I did bother to trace that one off, so I'll keep it. This one I've actually made and I will definitely make again because it's very pretty. Love it. And this one, V8815. I got that pattern when I went back to sewing. I did a course called, I think, Plus Size Fitting and Design, and it was from Craftsy, and you got this pattern as part of the course, and it showed you how to alter the pattern. That was a few years ago. It's actually quite a nice pattern. I'll keep it for now. I quite like that, and you know, there's a lot of skirts on there, and I see that has got the same skirt, very similar skirt as to this one, so I can definitely get rid of this one. And then there's this one which I bought in a charity shop, and I guess I bought it because it's a zip front jacket and it's got a lot of fit details. I suppose I could use a pattern like this to make a bigger jacket that was more of an outer coat rather than a jacket. Might keep that. And this one, I think Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles made this, and I thought it looked lovely. So I definitely would like to make that one. I would like to, I'm going to have to do a full bust adjustment though, I think. Really, every pattern is only a starting point. That's what I've come to see. And so much, then it needs so much adjustment to make a pattern work well. And then you've got to muslin it and all of that. So having lots and lots and lots of new patterns, it's just a job of work, really. I mean, I guess really you need to think, oh, sorry, I should speak for myself. I need to think about maybe less patterns and making them more often and maybe in different ways, being more creative with them. In roundup, I've got a few more. I'll just run through these. It's the last couple. I have got Simplicity 1696 Amazing Fit. I wasn't sure whether to get rid of those or not. Ooh, doesn't my face look shiny? It's because it's actually hot and I'm sweating a bit. Yeah, I will keep those for the time being, but I think the duet trousers might work better for me. And then I've got this one, which was a charity shop one. I do quite like it, not that I wear skirts that often, but I'll hang on to it. And it's an easy one. Easy is what I like. And then I found I've got two patterns here with hats. Oh, these are really, really old, because when I used to live years ago in Britain and Ireland, I often used to wear hats. I don't wear them so much, although I aspire to be a hat wearer. I don't that much. Maybe it's something I need to take up, but yes, some beautiful hats there to make. And another little hat pattern. What's that one? Simplicity. Can't even see what the number is on it. If you're interested, I'll look it up for you. You probably can't even buy them now. And then the last one, probably, I don't know if I'll ever use that, because, let's pop it up here, I've got the Rad Patterns panel undies. This one was one I bought from a charity shop, and you can see it's undies for the whole family. And last of all, you would recognise this make, because I made it near the end of 2020 and it was an absolute disaster and I just chucked it away. And you know what? I never want to see this pattern again. I counted them up, that I started off with 50 patterns. I've donated 3, as in donated, just give them straight to charity. I've listed 6 for sale, and that includes this one. Now this one, I thought I'd have to donate it because I've taken it out of the envelope, but in fact I did trace it off. Very unusual for me. Usually I just cut the patterns up, I don't worry, but I had actually traced that one off. That means now that I still have 41 paper patterns left, which is probably that I've not been ruthless enough, but I do have space for them. I'm a bit more ruthless with paper patterns because they take up actual space in my bedroom. I do have a big file of patterns on my computer, which is PDFs. I've probably got maybe even 100 or more patterns there. I mean, I think I have to say I probably have enough patterns to make almost any garment that I want to make. And actually one thing that came out of the review is I often have bought patterns that are very similar to each other. So I need to think about that in future. And I need to remember that a pattern is just a starting place for someone with a figure like me. I mean, basically I'm going to have to do so much fiddle-faddling to get the pattern to fit me right, that I'm never going to do that with all the patterns that I own. So I need to be really careful about acquiring any more, because what's important is getting them to fit correctly rather than buying more and more and more. So note to self, remember that, Deb, remember that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that trawl through my patterns and that you found something useful in it. If there are patterns there that I say I haven't made it yet and you have, I'd be interested to hear your feedback, particularly if you are not a person which has very small or standard body measurements. I would be interested to hear what your experience of that pattern might be. So please do tell me in the comments. Okay, see you again soon. Bye for now.